start with A and go through, and then we'll do a motion. So this is the motion, we'll go through all, and then we'll have a second. So, high school students and staff to Lebanon Valley College, Annville, PA, from January 26th, 2024 through January 27th, 2024, to participate in district chorus. Students will experience performing at a high level, learning techniques and repertoire. High school students and staff to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, from December 27th, 2023 through December 29th, 2023, to participate in the Bethlehem Holiday Wrestling Classic. And C, middle school and high school students and staff to College Park, Maryland, on February 18th, 2024. Student athletes will be attending the Maryland versus Penn State women's basketball game.
Excellent. Thank you for your motion, and a second.
Second.
Any questions at this time?
Can I just add a couple things to Better Way? So again, this is another one of those issues where we're in transition, trying to keep up with where we left off with the Better Way athletics. First of all, for any of the community members that were part of the committee, I apologize. I recognize that meeting was 3 hours long, and I believe that's probably not standard policy, but I just wanted to publicly say I appreciate the community members, and we had good dialogue back and forth. I also wanted to say and encourage, we ended up sending out a survey to the coaches. I think it's important that we start diving into the people that this impacts the most, which are the coaches, teachers, and start getting their feedback on some of the things that we want to put forth. So I'm like to encourage any of the coaches that got the survey to go ahead and move forward with filling it out. I think we ended up with like 5 questions, Steve.
It was 5 questions and an open-ended response, and we currently have just shy of, or a little over 50% of the coaches have responded.
And I think you said we were at 77 coaches, 77, 72.
Mr. Kelch really likes number 7, so yes, it was 77.
So again, it just to help us out, it's helpful if we can get those the stakeholders involved in the process of helping us figure out what the best way to go forward is. And I believe we left this at, we're going to get the results, we're going to then evaluate the results. You'll end up, I thought we were going to bring that back to our next, is it committee meeting or the meeting of the whole?
No, it's coming, we don't have committee of the whole in January,
Right.
and it will come back to our committee. It goes from our committee to the full board. So in January, we will talk about it again. There's some additional information I'm gathering from A Better Way to include an updated quote. That we were talking about a question about timelines of the contract. We'll present the results from the coaches survey. We'll discuss that in January and then make a decision whether we send it to a recommendation to the full board.
Okay, so it's going then back to our committee and then forward to the board.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was it. Yep.
I just want to be clear that we're not voting on A Better Way athletics. So we're just voting on the items that Mr. Kelch read aloud.
That's just the field trips for this motion. We have a motion and a second. So any other questions regarding the field trips?
Just real quick, can I assume that liability is not an issue as far as the trips and stuff that are concerned? Insurances
We have insurances that cover all of that.
cover all that.
Good questions. Okay, we have a motion and a second. This is a voice vote. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. This motion passes. Next on the agenda